Hello world, it's another one like the other one, and I pray that all is well for the kings, queens, and Zuligans out there that's trying to find innovative ways to create change, not only for themselves, but for those around them. Hello world, my name is Onaje, Gangsta Boy Barbie, born and raised in Southern California, San Diego skyline to be specific. I'm from the streets. I am the streets. I ran the streets. I recruited for the streets, and I promoted for the streets. Now I'm back for the streets to bring God and love and forgiveness and change. Anyhow, I don't want to take up too much of y'all time, man. I want y'all to get right to it. And look here, for Big U and Luce Cannon, Bricc Baby, and others, it's looking like it's allbad.com. An indictment has came down the pipelines, and it has about 18 members of the Rolling 60's neighborhood streets Crip gang. Now, the thing that I want to reiterate is that it is 2025. The chances of 18 people staying solid for one case is not happening. All right? Chances are a lot of people in that indictment are going down for a long time and more than likely would never see the streets again. They have also came with the Rico Act and all the stuff. They got Big U on Nipsey Hussle. So what I want to say, I don't know if it's true. God bless the real. If you've been real to the game, then you're going to be okay. But if you're faking, it might be ugly for you. Because that's what happens when you try to straddle the fence on fake and real. You can't. You must stay solid 100% of all times inside of your life, not only to yourself, but for those around you, in order to receive the benefits of a realist, a real one. God's chosen, right? Now, that's a hard thing to do, but stand on business, and slowly but surely you will. So, without further ado, check out this video. This is fresh off the press, and this is what's happening, and this is how it's going down, man. And like I said before, man, the streets is wicked, baby. Trust no one. Watch everything. And post and pivot, and no matter who it is, once they show you deceitfulness, bust a move, shake them like a wet dog. ASAP, Rocky. Peace.
South LA, detectives have arrested multiple people, and this morning they're still looking for others. Right now at 11, a big announcement from federal authorities about the Rolling 60's neighborhood Crips gang in South LA. Detectives have arrested multiple people, and this morning they're still looking for others. Good morning, everyone. Thank you for joining us. I'm Annabelle Sedano. Let's get right to it. We have live team coverage of this breaking news. NBC4's Michelle Vyas is in Westwood with more on the arrest. But let's get started with Alex Rozier. He was at that press conference and joins us live from downtown LA. Alex.
Yeah, they talked a lot about a number of people in this press conference, but the main focus was on a man named Eugene Henley. The feds say he committed a series of racketeering crimes, including extortion, human trafficking, fraud, and the murder of a rapper in 2021. But this same man, Eugene Henley, is known throughout the Los Angeles community. He's been involved with work including youth charities, and the feds say he did it all to further his own criminal enterprise.
He has maintained the image of an entertainment industry entrepreneur running a music label and of somebody who gives back to the community here in Los Angeles, funding a South LA-based charity, developing options, which purports to help at youth risk escape gang life. and escape the perils of gangs in high crime areas. The facts alleged in the complaint paint a very different picture. It is one of a murderer, a thief, a liar.
Eugene Henley, now considered a wanted fugitive. In the past, he's produced TV series. He has nearly 300,000 followers on Instagram, and he ran this charity. The feds say the charity received donations from celebrities, even government agencies, for what was described as charitable work. But the feds say he was still very involved in a much larger crime ring, and it wasn't just Henley that they're looking for. They've already made several arrests in connection with his alleged crimes. 4 people named in the criminal complaint are already in custody. The details of the alleged crimes were just released in dozens of pages of court documents that we are about to go through here. But the big headline right now is that Eugene Henley, a longtime self-proclaimed community activist, is now a fugitive. The FBI, among other agencies, looking for him and several other people involved in a much wider-ranging crime ring. We'll have details much later today on the NBC4 News beginning at 3 o'clock. But for now, reporting live, I'm Alex Rozier, NBC4 News.
Alex, thank you very much for that update. We're looking forward to it. All right, so let's go to NBC4's Michelle Vyas. She's live at the federal building in Westwood, where the defendants will be processed. Michelle.
That's right. Annabelle, good morning. Right behind me, we have FBI agents and members of the Department of Justice here. This is where some of the members, the gang members from the Crips, were brought to be processed. We just saw likely one of them being driven away, who will likely be in court this afternoon. This is a big day. This is where they're processed. Many of them still need to be processed to face those federal charges. A big day, but big agents need the big get, a.k.a. Big U, Eugene Henley, now a fugitive. They think he's somewhere in Southern California, a self-proclaimed philanthropist and ringleader of the rolling 60's Crip gang. Here's more on the arrest from special agent in charge.
4 of the 19 defendants were already in custody, and 10 defendants were taken into custody in the last 24 hours. And while we're still seeking the whereabouts of 5 individuals, 3 of whom we believe we will have in custody shortly, 2 defendants are considered fugitives. They are Eugene Henley Jr., also known as Big U, and Brian Mejia.
Big U, the Crip leader turned gang interventionist who ran mafia-like enterprises, according to the feds. Developing Options was his nonprofit charity that was touted as helping gang members get out of the gang life. As we look live here, again, this is the federal building. You see the tents, you see the agents. This is where some of those defendants, innocent until proven guilty, were brought here for processing. Some still need to be processed and make their way to court. Big U looking at extensive federal charges, including the murder of an aspiring rap musician, extortion, robbery, tax fraud, and human trafficking. Anyone who knows the whereabouts of Brian Mejia or Big U, Eugene Henley Jr., is asked to call the FBI. In Westwood, Michelle Vyas, NBC4 News.
Michelle, thank you very much for that. On air and online right now on our NBCLA website, we've got more.